We're gonna wait for people to join. I don't know how many people are here. We just want to make it fair, especially since it is so close. So, my internet fell right when I started the stream and right before the last question. There must be like a thing happening. I just couldn't get a continuous stream without a break. Seriously. Yes, Myrtle, that's a great idea. Why wouldn't I just delete everything that we worked on for the past 2 hours? It is German Wi-Fi, Leia. But actually, to be honest, my router is downstairs, so it kind of has to go through. I need to buy a booster. Yes, I need to go back to Japan. Although the Japanese one was not that much better either. That one was lagging a lot too. Let me see if I can... Well, the stuff are here, but the chat is not refreshing. Let me just like try to restart the chat. Okay. Still gonna wait for everyone to be sure that everyone is here. I'm gonna give them some time. Can someone please write on the other stream? Can people still chat on the other stream? Just to let people know where to come. Yep. 24 of you are here, 23. I know you're like 39, but probably not everyone was actually playing. The other stream is off now, yes. So, yeah, my internet dropped, I think. I mean, nothing really happened to me, but if it just dropped for like 2 seconds, probably totally was cut off for you guys. So for me, I didn't notice any difference. Everything went normally. But I did notice that you guys were not chatting anymore. Stop making fun of the German internet. I mean, you can make fun of it because it's like really crappy. Hola mi bebé. Hola mi bebé. You guys did not call for Romania. We got so little points. It was kind of like a fine spot for us. Okay. I still want to see like comments from like people that are on top and they're like kind of fighting for it. I don't want to not give them the chance to like make their point. So did I see Adwantas here? Adwantas, Benny, are you around? Giovanni, you're definitely here. Okay, Adwantas is here. Benny, Jeffrey, Jamie. Jeffrey's here. Okay. Benny and Jamie. Okay, Benny's here. Jamie's the one left. And Jamie's here too. And Kuba is here. Okay, I feel like the top players are here. So 10th. Okay, the fight for the 10th place is kind of like Lea, which I saw here already. Isaac, I saw him. Adrian. Is Adrian here? Is anyone missing that you see right now in the top here? Okay, I see Adrian. Zakrusta. Well, Zakrusta did not answer in a long time, I feel. Like he might have left. He just made early points and gave up. Okay. David, unfortunately, this is actually the last question. So my stream broke on the last question. If you still want, you can go for it. In this last question, guys, you're gonna see the image. That image is from the performance, and you have to tell me the year, the country, the name of the artist, and the name of the song spelled correctly for the 12 points. 4 of you can still win, so that's why I really wanted to be sure that you guys are here, just in case. I wanted to make it fair for the winners. So here we go with the image. This is that image that didn't want to come up last time. In 3, 2, 1. This is it. Please tell me that the internet is not off again. That would have been quite a thing. So I need the country, the year, the song, and the artist. Let's see who's gonna get it. Let's see. Dana, I will stay a little bit, yes. I mean, especially now since the stream broke. This stream is like, we can do whatever we want here. I'm not sure I saw 10 correct ones yet. Maybe? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably. I still think there is space for 1 or 2, because some of you misspelled. Okay, try to recover, at least trying to recover really hard. Okay, so here we go. The answer is Switzerland 2013, Takasa, You and Me. And the first person who answered correctly, and probably the winner of tonight, but I'm not sure because I don't know where the others are. 12 points go to Beni, Austria. 10 points go to Napos. 8 points go to Valls. 7 points go to Jovan. 6 points. Oh, Jovan, you're not getting points. I'm sorry. Your thing does not have the title of the song. 7 points. Oh, yes, it does. Wait, what am I talking about? Yes, Jovan does get 7. I just got too excited. 6 points go to Dugong. 5 points. Jeffrey. 4 points. Zebra. 3 points. Cuba. 2 points. Go to Adrian. 1 point. Isaac. And yeah, that's it. That was the last point. And now the final scores look like this, with Beni as the winner of tonight's trivia night. Such a cool night. So we have Beni on the first place, second place Aduantas, third place Jeffrey, fourth place Jamie, fifth place Jovan, 6 Napos, 7 Valls, 8 Dugong, 9 Cuba, and 10 Willem. If you are one of these that I named, please send me a message on Instagram or on my email that I have on my YouTube channel if you go in the About section. I'm gonna send you the artworks that you've seen in the 5th each round. So pretty much these stuff, they are printable, and obviously you can collect them if you want them to be collected. So this was a really interesting night, a lot longer because I gave a lot more points, plus I made that boo-boo with Moldova, and from Moldova everything had to be repeated. And now we can just do like some gossipy stuff. Let's where should I go? Should I go in this one? Yeah, let's stay like this. So, we haven't talked since Eurovision. I'm curious what you guys felt. What was it exciting? Thank you, yes he can, for playing. Also, because I did see that some of you joined after the stream broke, we are doing this every Saturday. So every Saturday we start at 7. You're gonna get like notifications if you're subscribed, I hope. And if you hit the bell thing. Background music. I did not have the background music for so long and you guys didn't say anything. Now we do. David, what do you think of this whole jury drama? I think it's fair. I've seen both sides. I've heard what the reply was, especially from Romania. Since Romania is involved, I was very carefully listening like an old lady. I needed to know everything. It is fair the way EBU did it. TVR mainly complained, not even, which, okay, I almost wanted to use like some bad words, but TVR should have like some humble pie and not so much bullshit right now. They're trying to say that it was not transparent the way they changed their points and whatever. I do agree with that part, like EBU should have told them, hey, we're not gonna show your points, because TVR actually still had the lady like prepared to give out the points and they just skipped them. So TVR did not know that their points, or that there were problems in the semifinal. They did not know that. So I would agree that maybe EBU should have like told them ahead, like, hey, we caught this, you're not gonna give out your points or whatever. I don't like that they just left them like blindly just be. But at the same time, maybe there was like some investigation happening, so they didn't want them to know. So I don't know. But this is the most that I can agree with that. Once you see the proof, like with the voting, how they literally just like they just went round and round just to give each other the points, it is very clear, very obvious. And yeah, they complained that the way they did like the points that they showed for them is like not fair and not transparent and blah blah. When the broadcasters sign up for Eurovision, when they agree to the show and whatever, those rules are in there. They know how the extra points are gonna be made if their points are being removed. So they cannot act now like, oh, that's not transparent. You knew that that was gonna be the rule. So also, the problem is not the fact that they did those extra points, the problem is that you try to cheat. Like, let's not skip over that step. Like, the cheating part is worse than the fact that the extra points were not the fair ones. I feel like while I was talking, a lot of messages came through. I'm happy, Jamie, that you enjoyed it. I started straight with drama. I should have started with something like unicorns and rainbows first. Let's talk about the rainbow, the dead rainbow on the stage. It's just ruined everything. Val says, do you think the countries, the juries that voted for each other should be kicked or at least money fine? I don't think they should be kicked because the jury situation is separate from the delegations, is separate from the artist, and pretty much I'm sure that is separate from the broadcaster themselves. So no, but I do think what I would do, because they hid the name of the juries from the semifinals, like they don't show up. And I would make that public. Like, I think people should know who they are, those that kind of try to do that. They shouldn't like just try to like protect them or whatever. And someone should come up, like someone should come forward and just like own it, because it is like so obvious. But I don't think the countries should be banned altogether. In Romania though, if we can start a petition, I really don't want TVR to handle Eurovision anymore. Is that even a possibility? Or are we more than 3 Romanians on this chat? I just want TVR not to have anything to do with Eurovision anymore. They're embarrassing. They're so embarrassing. From the national final to the national final juries to the scripts to like... I would be embarrassed if Romania wins. I would be embarrassed for Romania to host it. We are so bad at it. Like, gosh, no. Like, I don't want TVR to have anything else to do with Eurovision. Um, should the UK send Mika next year? Or should France? Well, Mika, I almost said that his glory days are gone, but no, he still has like some good songs. But Mika is too well known for what he did like 20-ish years ago. So I don't think that fits him anymore. He obviously moved on from that style of music, and the very popular style of music that he had was from 20 years ago. Oh, Years and Years. With Years and Years, I like a lot of the songs, and I also dislike some of the songs. So it depends what Years and Years is gonna do. Do you feel like the winner was the real winner of the night? Who was your winner? Okay, let's get that out of the way too. No, I don't think that Ukraine had the best song. At the same time, I do not mind at all that Ukraine won. Like, this is like the smallest thing that people could do to show support towards Ukraine. So no, Ukraine was not my favorite. I don't think in a normal year that they would have been that high. I still think they would have qualified, and I think they would have been like maybe halfway through. Like, this is why I don't mind either, because it wasn't like a bad song. If it would have been like a really bad song, and I would have been like, okay, these are literally just votes because of the situation. But in this case, I do think that the song was good enough. I would have liked it. I would have listened to it. So yeah, I'm not really upset with the winner. I still think that the true winner should have been UK. They were not my winner, but like just point-wise, I think that probably UK should have won. And this is what makes me actually more sad, is the fact that UK finally had the chance, but because of this situation, and I'm pretty sure that everyone is fine with it, I mean, except the fans, probably. But the artists, I'm pretty sure they were all fine. All of the artists, like in the arena, pretty much seemed kind of fine with it, and they were all supportive with Ukraine, so I don't mind that at all. Like, I'm actually happy that they won. They get a little bit more extra representation, and yeah, I'm not taking it that seriously to the point, like some people, I've seen some comments online like, oh my god, like, can we relax a little bit? And also, this is not the normal situation, because now people are using this to say how political Eurovision is in general, and it really isn't. It's like neighborly, friendly stuff, which I've explained before in other streams. I don't mind that either, because it makes sense. If you're in Cyprus and Greece, you pretty much have the same artist, so you would know them, so obviously you would want to vote for them. It's not necessarily that your neighbor. Like Moldova and Romania, we knew Stop-Shizdu. I was sure that Romania is gonna give 12 to them. They didn't. But I would have expected that, because you know the artist. So the political thing is also not. I'm just watching it because it is fun, and I'm not taking it that seriously. I'm still gonna be listening to songs that I like the most. For example, from last year, I'm still listening to Fallen Angel the most. I don't care that he ended up, I don't know what place, 13th? Was he 13th? 17th? Something like that. I still like it. So to me, the winner doesn't affect my preferences. Bye, Jugong. Probably already left since I saw it, but... And Georgia is here. Welcome, Georgia. You just came once we finished. Gary says Romania should send Caesar again. No, I veto that idea. I don't want him again. There was at least 2 questions about Serbia 2022. I think there were. It was the Latin one, and what else did I have about Serbia 22? Oh, the emoji. I had the emoji with Incorpore Sano. So yeah, Georgie, you could have made some points. Yvette says, I hope London hosts to celebrate the real winner. I would like that too. Actually, I think that would be some of the fairest thing. Leave the title to Ukraine for the year, let the group like enjoy the win and all that, and also give the satisfaction to UK to host it for being second and for the great result. That was an awesome result for UK. David says, I think Ukraine would have been 10 and 15 normally. That's where I think they would have been too. So this is why I'm not that upset. It's not like there are non-qualifiers that won. Yvette still listens to Tix. Why am I not surprised? Tix is not going out of my playlist. I know that for sure. I just like him too much. I like the song too much. Sarah says, to be honest, the public vote let Ukraine win, so it's the people. Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly my point too, and that's why I'm not upset. It's not like 5 people from a country decided that. It's like the people in Europe, in the majority of the countries decided that, and that's fine. This is the very small way some people can show support to Ukraine. Because of that, I'm not upset. Jamie said the classic incorpore sana. Jamie, with those 12 points, because you did answer first. Let me see. Where would you have been with 12 extra points, 119? You would have been second. But yeah, it is true. The sana, one letter, took 12 points away from you. Willem, should Romania return to a deal with Global Records like with Roxanne? I would like if Romania would just split parts with TVR altogether. I don't want any more TVR. TVR is gonna ruin it. It doesn't matter what. Like, they did the Global Records thing, which I think was a very good idea, and then they gave up on it immediately once it didn't work. I think that's just stupid. And Romanians just do that. We do that in football. We have like a football coach for like half a season, and if he doesn't win 3 games in a row, then it's like, no, they're getting kicked. We never wait to build, to see results, to get to learn from it. It's just like, does it work right now or it's out? And TVR, I have zero hopes in TVR. I was even thinking like the other day, if in a universe at some point I would want to go to Eurovision. I mean, I want to go to Eurovision, but I cannot sing. But if it would just happen that miraculously I just wake up one day with the most wonderful voice and I want to go to Eurovision, I'm not sure that I want to go through the national final in Romania to then maybe win, to then be supported by TVR, to do, like, I would not want to do that. And it feels like I'm cheating on Romania, but I would much rather go to any other country to try to represent them, because I just don't want to work with TVR. Bye, Jamie, and I hope I'll see you next week. Folklore and rock and roll, yes, they were my 3rd place. Ooh, actually I can show you. I did not make a video about this, but I can show you what my results were actually after the final. I did have another big disappointment moment. So in my first semifinal, I think my disappointing moment was Austria. In the second one was Cyprus. And in the grand final, I got really disappointed with Greece. Greece was my winner, and then it just wasn't. Greece didn't even end up in my top 10. But I'm gonna tell you my top 10 of how I fell. On the 10th place, I had Germany. Who would have thought? I really liked that performance. It actually moved me. It gave me like a very short moment of like choking up. I liked his rap part. He was really good. I don't care what the fans are saying or whatever. The song was good. It was emotional, and the guy it's a good artist. He can give a lot of emotion. I really loved Germany. So the fact that it ended so low, thank God it wasn't a 0-0. But no, Germany did not deserve to be that low. On the 9th place, I had Romania. Now this is probably also because I was super hyped about Ola mi bebebe, but at the same time, also the small unfair thing that I think happened there, I feel like only Romania and Moldova kind of made the crowd go wild, and the fact that the juries gave them almost no point, like especially with Moldova, but we're gonna get there. The fact that they got so low on points, although they worked up the crowd that well, that was very surprising to me. So that's why Romania for me went pretty high, because I felt like the live factor really worked. People were very much into it. Also, before I go further, what the hell is going on with the microphones during this Eurovision? I see these ballads that are like soft and nice, and you can hear people talking in the audience. Like, why don't they turn them off during the songs that are not supposed to have like a lot of oomph? That upset me. I've heard that in a bunch of ballads, especially after when I went back to listen to them. I'm like, why do I hear like this random drunk lady yelling in there? Like, that microphone should not be open. But yeah, it really did not do a good job. I understand the idea of hearing the audience because it obviously worked, as I said, for Romania, for Moldova, but for the ballads, it ruined the ballads. I think it was unfair from that point of view. They should have just turned off those mics during slow songs. I don't need to hear random people talking. 8th place for me was the Netherlands, which actually went up. From the semifinals, I thought the Netherlands is not gonna do very well. But the final was so much better than the semifinal. I don't even know why, but like when the song ended, I was like, wow, that was like impressive. When the semifinal ended, I was like, maybe they will qualify. I don't know why. I felt like a huge difference between semifinal and final. On the 7th place, I had Lithuania. Sentimentai was not up my radar at all, but again, in the final, it was so good. I just can't stop like staring at her. She's such a good artist, and just doing like her movements, it was like so cool. I don't know, it just like, she impressed me. I really wanted to give her points. Isak says, I think Spain's lyrics, oh, I'm not talking about Spain yet, but I think Spain's lyrics were maybe too over the top, and that the same vibe wouldn't have worked in English. I mean, a lot of the songs, but this goes both ways. There are songs that in English sound good and translated in a different language doesn't sound good, and the other way around too. So it depends how you start writing the song. So obviously the translation of the songs, that's why I don't really agree with translating songs. If your national final won in Romanian, keep it in Romanian. You don't need to do an English translation that is just sad. 6th place. On my 6th place, I had Portugal. Oh my god, Portugal, such a good song. It ended up a bit lower than what I was predicting. I thought they would be like 3rd or 4th for me, but I had like some songs that really moved me a lot more in the end. But Portugal was very good. Like, those harmonies, I can't get over it. It's so good. On the 5th place, I had Sweden, which I know a lot of you won't like it because I liked Sweden. But again, the fact that in the end she went for that high note that was not part of the song, just like to show that she can. I think she was aware that people were kind of commenting on the fact that I've heard like some mean comments saying that she cannot sing. That's stupid. Obviously she can sing. Maybe she doesn't have that range, but she wanted to show that she can go into a higher note, and she did that in the end, and that surprised me. Just for that, I pushed her a little bit higher. Like, just because she tried a lot more. She knew that might be her last performance, and she went for an extra note. I liked that. Then I had 4th place. On the 4th place, I had United Kingdom. Absolutely impressed with that. The solo, everything. The only thing that I would have liked maybe to be different is that cage thing in which he was. He seemed like he was locked in. I would have liked him, I don't know, to rise or to have like a what do you call the thing that goes up? Like where the countries with long dresses have when they want to be tall. I would have liked him to be on something like that, and maybe have like some smoke coming out of the cage or whatever to look like it's the rocket about to launch. Maybe, I don't know. But he looked like he was caged, but performance-wise and everything, it was wow. It was really good. Third place. Okay, on third place, this is my biggest grower this year. Not even gonna kid. They were on my 32nd place before the live performances. Okay, camera. And it is Moldova. They jumped from 32nd to third place for me. I did not know that I was gonna like it that much. The live version of that song is just insane, and it is, towards the end, is so repetitive, but every time I'm still going with it. And I'm like, why am I still singing along? They're literally singing the same thing again and again. But it was so good. I loved it. Bye, Isaac. So, yeah, Moldova, my biggest grower overall. Super cool. Like, I don't know. And those suits from the brothers, they're awesome. I love that. My second place was maybe not such a big a surprise, since if you watch my channel, it was Australia. The surprise is that they weren't first. So I had Australia first, then Greece went first, but after the final, I knew that Greece is not gonna make it for me. So Australia I thought is gonna be my winner, but then whoever is my number one surprised me again. But Australia, I just love it. Everyone keeps saying he's fake and blah blah blah. I do not care. I love the performance. I feel the song. The staging was good. He was so excited even in the end when he thanked everyone, and it was super cute, super lovable and sad and everything at the same time. I really loved Australia. And my number one, the winner of the night, absolutely unexpectedly, because I saw them in the semi-final and I did not know I liked them that much. It's Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan was giving me like some heart issues. Like, I totally believed the story, and I even like that he keeps cutting his hair, like with each performance he cut more of his hair. Like in the final, the look in the final was like so cool. Like, I don't know, but there was a lot, and like the end part of the song, that was just wow. Both the choreography, the vocals, his looks, like how sweaty he looked and like how he struggled, and everything was like so good. If I would complain about something with that song, you can clearly hear that the guy does not speak English. Like he's singing sounds, but he does not speak English, and you can hear that in him singing. But if you can get over that and just go for vocals and emotion and the staging, I loved it. And Azerbaijan was not even in my top 15, I think, originally. I think they were like 18 or something like that. But they ended up first. So that's that. Those were pretty much my results. And also, as a party, the results of the entire party, when we watch, where are they? Here they are. So for the entire party, we had as a winner Azerbaijan. Second place we had Australia. Third place we had Ukraine. Fourth place we had United Kingdom. Fifth we had Moldova. Sixth we had Germany. Seventh we had Romania. Eighth we had the Netherlands. 9 we had Sweden, and 10 we had Spain as a group. But the group doesn't matter. I just want to talk about my stuff. So I knew that you guys are not gonna agree with me liking Azerbaijan, but I don't know. It just happened that night when I saw it live. It just moved me. I didn't get the same chills or the same feeling in the semi-final. It was just the final. It was really good. So, guys, I think I am gonna end the stream too, just because my throat can't handle it anymore. It's like 2.5 hours. I hope I'll see you here again next Saturday for more trivia night. If anyone joined this after we played trivia, we start at 7. So set your clocks, your reminders for next Saturday. It was really fun playing again. I just wanna say congratulations to Benny, Advantas, Jeffrey, Jamie, Jovan, Napos, Valtz, Dugong. If you are an Cuba. If you guys are in top 10, don't forget to send me a message or something with your email address so I can send you the stuff. Thank you a lot for joining this stream and for being here, and I'm also happy to be able to make it as a night, not as when I was doing it from Japan for you guys was like afternoon. Again, thank you so much. Have a cool weekend, cool Saturday night. Bye.